Bonjour, Jacqueline here at the studio for GJB News. Today I will be giving viewers an exclusive look into the Mersault trial. Gabriella will be meeting with many key witnesses along with the head defense and prosecuting attorneys. Here's Gabriella in Algiers. Gabriella? Gabriella Jacobo-Blonder here. I'm sitting with the head prosecutor outside the courtroom just seconds after his opening statement. Mr. K, how do you think your opening statement went?
I think our opening statement went very well. We did what we needed to do. We painted a picture of a man who was obviously very sick.
Do you think you have a strong case against Mersault?
I do. As the evidence shows, he clearly committed the crime and he clearly shows no remorse towards it, so I feel that we can put him in jail for a long time.
Is there anything else you would like to tell us?
That crime doesn't pay.
Thank you so much. Good luck on your closing statement. I'm sitting here with Thomas Perez. Mr. Perez, was it? All right, let's start again. Hello, I'm sitting here with Thomas Perez. Mr. Perez, how did you know Mersault?
I was really close to his mother, but the only time when I saw Mr. Perez was during the funeral.
And what was your impression of him during the funeral?
It was a really sad day for me because I was mostly crying for his mother and because we were really close. But at the time, I didn't really see him cry, so I thought that was kind of...
So you were close to Madame Mersault?
Yes, I was really close.
And how often did Mersault visit the old age home?
Infrequently.
Okay, thank you. Is there anything you would like to tell us about Mersault?
I think that...
It's fine.
Madame Mersault left the funeral home, she would be really unhappy, so I think it's justified that Mersault did put her in the nursing home.
All right, thank you so much. We have to take a break now. We'll be back with more interviews in just a moment. Stay tuned. Hello, I'm sitting here with the director of the old age home. How do you know Mersault?
Met him 3 years ago when he brought his mother into the home because he could not provide for her properly at home.
What was your impression of his personality?
He was a strange man, seemed unfazed by everything I told him.
After meeting him for the first time, do you think he would be a danger to society?
No.
Is there anything else you would like to tell us?
No.
All right, and there you have it. Thank you so much for your time. Hello, I'm sitting here with Masson just seconds after the closing statements. Masson, how do you think the trial went?
I hope it went good because I think Mersault is a good guy.
Just meeting Mersault for the first time, do you think he would be capable of murder?
No, because I think he's an honest man, and I'd say even a decent one.
Now, I know that you were with Mersault the day of the murder. Did you see any difference in his personality?
No, that was the first day I met him.
Thank you. What exactly happened the first time you encountered the Arab?
Well, the first time there were 2 Arabs, and one of them had a knife, and he cut Ray, so, yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to say about Mersault?
No, I think he's a nice guy.
Thank you so much for your time. This is Gabriella Jacobo-Blonder reporting live. I was fortunate enough to get an exclusive interview with Mrs. Saunders, head defense attorney at her office. Mrs. Saunders, the trial's almost here. How do you feel going into it?
I feel good. We've done a lot of prep work. I have a great team. I feel strong about our case. We've prepped really hard. We've been working for over a year on it. My defense clerk has been working hard with the witnesses, and I think that we have a really strong case.
Good. Have you spent much time with the defendant during the year in jail?
Yes, actually. I've gotten to know Mersault a lot. He's a really good guy and a very honest man, which is refreshing because you don't find many of those. So, I did get to know him very well. So did my other defense team members, and we really like him. He's a great guy, and we couldn't be happier to defend him.
And what was your first impression of Mersault?
He's quiet, very quiet, but he only speaks when he has something to say, and that's probably a lesson we could all learn from him. A lot of times people talk too much and gets them into trouble, but he's a good guy and an honest man, and I could tell first when I met him.
Is there anything you hope to see during the trial?
I hope to see that the jury just gives an honest look at him, takes into account what his friends say about him, and can just really decipher between the prosecution leading them in the wrong direction.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Saunders. Stay tuned. We have more interviews coming up. Hello, I'm sitting here with Celeste, owner of Celeste's Restaurant. Celeste, how do you know the defendant?
He comes to my restaurant every day, but he's more than a customer. He's a good friend.
Thank you. Have you ever seen the defendant act out violently?
Never. He's a good man. He's a real man.
Everyone is so focused on the defendant's actions towards his mother. Did you see him after his mother's death? How did he seem?
As a matter of fact, I saw him the day before he went to the funeral, and he acted like anyone would. When I asked him about it, he got kind of quiet, and I guess he just didn't have a lot to say. He didn't want to talk about it. He was uncomfortable, and he didn't show up the next day, which is very rare for him. So obviously he was affected, and when he did finally show up, he came in, he was huffing and puffing and sweating and exhausted, so he wasn't in good shape, and obviously had some kind of effect on him.
Thank you. Is there anything else you would like to tell us about Mersault?
I just think it was chance, and it was bad luck. It was bad luck. He was defenseless. He's a good man. Bad luck.
Salamana, can you please have a word with us?
What is it? What is it? I'm looking for my dog. I have to look for my
Just a
dog.
few seconds, please sit.
Okay, fine. Please be quick.
Salamana, how did you know Mersault?
Mersault is my neighbor. He lives across the floor from me.
Did you have any suspicions about Mersault?
No, I think he's a good and honest man. He gives great advice. I'm looking for my dog. Do you know where I can look for him?
I'm sorry, sir, I don't know where you can look for him, but thank you. Thank you, Gabriella, for your field work in Algiers. We'll be reporting updates on the trial for the rest of the week. Keep watching GJB News. That's all for tonight. Jacqueline here. Au revoir.